Hey everybody, it's Lorien here. I just wanted to wish you a very happy new year. This is going to be your reading for January 2019. This is a general reading for your sun, your moon and your rising sign. If you'd like a 2019 reading from me, you can click on the link below in the description box. It will take you to my website for all the usual readings as well as the special 2019 year ahead one. I just wanted to take this opportunity to thank you so much for everything you've done for me. It's still Christmas at the moment, so we're still in 2018 as I say this, but I really do appreciate every single one of you, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart for supporting me for this long and just for being the wonderful people that you are. So thank you so much. I'm looking forward to seeing what comes through for your signs. So without further ado, let's see what January holds. Hello Libra, welcome to your January 2019 reading, the first month of a brand new year. Are you excited? I hope you are. So this is for Libra, Sun, Moon and Rising. As I said before, it's a general reading. We're going to be using the Enchanted Tarot deck. And we're going to be seeing what happens throughout the course of the month for you guys. Because these are very, very big, I'm not going to be able to do 4 and 4. What I'm going to do is 3 and 3. So just bear with me while I do these. Okay, so what is Libra going to do in January? What energies surround Libra in January? What does Libra need to know in January 2019? What energies are surrounding Libra in 2019? What energies are surrounding Libra in January 2019? Alright, let's see. Now I'm going to do them face down because I don't want to be overwhelmed with all the messages at the same time. But we'll see what kind of influences they have with each other, what information they bring, all that kind of stuff as we go along, and how they relate to each other during the process. So let's see what's going on. Ooh. Well, we start with a lovely 3 of Hearts here. So this is a really lovely card. This means celebration, a reason to be thankful, friendships and community. You, I think, sometimes have felt very on your own. Like nobody, maybe apart from 1 or 2 people, understand you or what you're about, because I think sometimes it gets really difficult for you to kind of see yourself in amongst everybody else. But this means something is being recognized, something that you have done or doing really coming up strong for you, and it really feels like you're able to set the tone for a brand new start, for something that you're really able to achieve and basically go forward with all guns blazing. Really feels very strong, and I think that this is kind of telling you that there will be 3 reasons to celebrate in January. It won't just be the new year that you're bringing in. There's something else that seems to be coming for you and bringing you this sense of light and love and laughter and a feeling of generosity as well, and something that feels like it's building up to something new for you. And I think a lot of this is to do with your sense of well-being. It may be to do with some good news, some health good news. It could even be that you're changing residence and that gives you a sense of renewal or energy. But community is where we start off, and making sure that you take the time within yourself in order to kind of understand your friendships, understanding maybe the people around you, and spending the time that you need with them. And this is the King of Swords, so this could be a Gemini, Libra or Aquarius person. It may not be, you know, a particularly male person, but somebody who is very clear thinking, very intellectual. A lot of times when I see this person, people may have negative connotations because the swords as a suit also have negative connotations. But for me, this comes forward with a sense of, you know, pride, freedom. I also feel like with him, he has a lot of knowledge. So there's somebody with a lot of knowledge for you guys. You may be coming into a lot of knowledge. This guy seems like he's a champion in this card. So maybe it's something that you want to achieve for yourself. Maybe it's something that you feel like going to battle for. I feel as well that you have hard-won experiences that other people may not appreciate. Sometimes you may feel isolated because of people, again, not understanding the fact that you've been through a heck of a lot, and they underestimate that a lot. But I do feel like there's something that you need to put aside. I feel like you are going to be united here. For some of you, it may be that a certain person in a position of power, in a position of, you know, maybe a boss or somebody who's head of the family or something like that, they seem to come through with a sense of, well, this is what I'm doing. You know, you have to bow to my rules. It could also be somebody who tells it like it is, but is bordering on rude. So just kind of make sure that you have your kind of wits about you. This could be good or bad. And for some reason, Loki just came to mind. So for those of you who are not familiar with Loki, it's a trickster god. And he is very much involved in kind of playing practical jokes. He was a very sneaky Norse god. So yeah, I feel like there's something going through with this. It feels a little bit like you are kind of jumping around a little bit, but there could be something with words. Maybe there's something that you need to pick up on here. So it could be somebody who says, I promise to, but the way they promise it actually means something different. So it's somebody who may try and catch you out on a few of those things, and just be wary of them. But I don't feel anything necessarily, oh my gosh, the world is crumbling negative. I just feel like maybe worth taking a, bit of a step back from that. Oh, and then we have the Ace of Swords. Wow. So the Ace of Swords come through with a sense of power and clarity, but I also feel that because of this, you are connecting with your higher self. You've got the crescent moon, and you've also got the kind of sword and the butterfly here. So this is emergence again into something new. I also feel like there's a sense of well-being here. You want to start getting this moving, really. And for some reason, these little things around the borders, I don't know whether you can see them here, they remind me of Star Trek when they sort of kind of tap their monitors and talk to somebody. You need, I think, to connect with spirit this month and connect to your meditations, understand where you are, how you're doing, what you're going to be doing, and I think that's going to start you in a good place, really. If you're able to do all that sort of stuff, I think this is going to see you true and see you into a very positive aura, really. But this is coming through with a very definite sense of well-being, a sense of truth, honor, valor even. So I think that sometimes you are going to tell the truth to somebody, and if they don't like it, they can just lump it. To be perfectly honest, at least they know you have been honest, and at least you know they cannot handle that. So I think that this is a separation on all fronts. This is a separation of maybe an idea you've had, an idea of how something is going to come to you. I feel like you just need to believe in yourself a little bit more, honestly, Libra. But I just feel like this is a crowning moment for you that's coming to mind here. A very deep crowning moment. There may be some like delicate notes in this conversation with somebody, but I honestly feel like there's a lot to be thankful for in these cards in general. Ooh, and then we have the Seven of Swords. So why do you feel very much a case of, betrayal or deception? And this is underneath the community card. Maybe you worry that as soon as you get success, your friends will see you differently. Or as soon as you get love, your friends will see you differently. Or just that they'll see you differently anyway. What is your main fear? Why are you fearing this? What is, maybe it's because you've been hurt before by friends, so you're trying to not put so much effort and toil into trying to maintain the friendships. Maybe it's because you know what they're like secretly, and you absolutely know that something is not as it seems, and so you're trying your best to sort of combat that instinct and saying, oh no, it's absolutely fine. But this is kind of a warning for you, saying that you do have the knowledge and you do have the understanding that something isn't quite right. So yes, there's good, happy natures, but there's also this suspicion. And I think that this suspicion may just be a habit. It may just be a paranoia that's coming through. I don't see this being 100%. Oh, yes, somebody's going to betray you. So just kind of go with the flow there. And then you have the Prince of Wands. Now, the Prince of Wands comes forward with a sense of energy. So he's a messenger. He's a knight. So he comes on with a sense of passion and lust for adventure and that kind of, I want to go and I want to play here. I think this also means that you are going to overcome a barrier. You are going to overcome a hump. Maybe it's your health again. I keep getting this health. So what's up with your health, guys? But I do think there's a sense of blooming. You're going into a new area. I'm getting a lot of cherry blossom here from these they round, so it could be around something in springtime. You're planning for something in springtime. But again, I just think that this is kind of, you're taking a surveillance of the land, and you're moving towards something. It could sometimes indicate even a little bit of travel here and there. You could be deciding to travel or go up and meet some friends or discuss something new. But I think it could also be to do with the King of Swords. Maybe you're being asked to go and meet somebody, or have a lot of appointments with somebody in particular that you're not really enthused by, but you know, just kind of go with the flow, go where you need to. And again, another prince, so this could be somebody who is basically giving you an invitation that you cannot refuse, and this comes in with an Ace of Swords. For some of you, I feel like this is to do with dating, and you're going to be going and dating, you know, going on small dates with people, trying to get to know them, and maybe you've met them online or something. But this guy seems to be better. So as soon as you've kind of separated yourself from something, this Knight of Cups seems to come in with a sense of romance, of charm. There's definitely an invitation here. There's definitely something coming in that says take a chance. And I do feel it's kind of being free with your emotions. Sometimes you may find it hard to connect with what your emotions are telling you, but that's, you know, you don't have to worry about that. Just make sure that you're telling the truth to yourself. And I think that you don't need to explain everything. Just know that you're being honest with yourself, and not honest to the point of negativity. That's something that I do need to stress. You don't have to be honest to the point of, oh, well, this is crap, so everything else is going to be crap. No, you need to just kind of get the sense of, you know, I'm going forwards, I'm going to be meeting somebody for either health, work, whatever. I'm just going to be progressing. That's the main thing. That's the main energy that you need to be progressing. So I don't see anything necessarily calling you out, saying, Libra, you need to do this, 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 and this, because you're not doing what we tell you to. You just need to listen more to your higher self and trust the instincts that you have. Don't give in to paranoia. I'm just going to do an oracle card. This is Nature's Whispers by Angela Hartfield. So I'm just going to see what these have to say. I probably will change up the oracle decks in every video, just because I feel like it gives me more of an understanding as to where you guys are going. So let's just see. What does Libra need to know for the overall energies of January 2019? It's taking a while, sorry about this. Pick me, pick me. Okay, hey, there we go. I'm just going to put these down over here. This one is Shift Your Energy. So Shift Your Energy is a beautiful card. It's this woman who's breathing life and tending to the earth and making sure that she's kind of connecting and grounding herself. I don't know how well you can see her, but she's absolutely gorgeous. And with her, she's sort of understanding where she is and kind of taking her time. Shifting your energy, especially because I feel like this is something that's important for you to do, is just to ground yourself. As soon as we ground ourselves and connect with nature a little bit better, we therefore get our electricity, any excess electricity is down in the earth. And similarly, we also get this feeling of being very connected, interconnected with the, interconnected with the energy of everywhere, the consciousness, the universal consciousness. And I also feel that with this card in particular, it's kind of saying or indicating to you that you must take your time. And I feel like that's something coming in. But I do feel there's a divine plan. That's something that they just said to me. There is a divine plan, and I feel like this is all coming to shift your energy into the more positive sense of it. You're shifting your energy into a higher set of consciousness, and this is going to in turn give you a different purpose, I feel, to start the year off with. Hopefully some momentum as well, because of this Prince of Wands right here. I feel like this is going to be something that you can really nurture and grow with the Prince of Hearts, but it does feel like you are coming to a certain point where you feel like you maybe want to change something about yourself or your diet or your lifestyle, and this is going to help you do that. But let me know in the comments below, dear Libras, as to how this works for you. I do hope to hear from you. I always love seeing and reading the comments. They do make my day. But if you let me know, I will always try and say something. I do try and read every single comment. If you want a reading from me or a 2019 forecast, the link will be in the description box. And until next time, I wish you so much love and joy. Take care, my lovely Libras. Bye bye.